Hello, my people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Timothy Hara, the Masterpiece. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing on this channel. But today, I feel this is so important so that I can tell you who I am, where I'm coming from, what I do, and my community. There's somebody who really asked me about to say, he told me to say, why do you love taking videos on that place? Why do you love taking videos on that place? Which means the area called Chiprukusu. I first to respond that question, I really love taking videos about that place because it is my place. That is where I'm coming from. That is who I am. And that is my hometown. I wasn't born there. I just went there as somebody who is a resident there. So, and I'm back again into the same resident. But I feel like, why can't I show the people or my community concerning my area? Because a lot of people, they've been seeing Zambia the other side, but there is also this side, which means the side where I am right now. So a lot of videos that I've done showing Chipurukusu, showing my area, it's because that's where I am, and that's where I've grown up, and I cannot run away from it. I think I've responded to that question, and you'll be seeing more videos concerning the area because I've got so much things to tell you, so much um, uh, videos to make, and I'm doing this because I have a business which I'm doing there, though I'm not staying within the ghetto side of this area, but I'm doing my business in the same ghetto. First and foremost, let me introduce myself. My name is Timothy Hara, just from the intro. My name is Timothy Hara, that is my real name. And I grew up and I do live here in Chipurukusu, Zambia, the part of Ndola town, which is, let me say, to the west side. That's what I can say. And I'm a small business owner, just like where I am right now. I'm into this business that you're seeing behind me, and I'm into a grocery business. You can see this is my building, this is my shop, this is where I'm doing my business. Apart from YouTube, apart from those travel content that I do, maybe I take you to this side of town, I take you to the other side of town, I do this. A lot of people who does watch my videos, maybe if I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, they always say, you've made it, you've made it, you've made it. Haven't made it because this is where I am. This is just a small business, just like you can see here. This is very small, very small. This is just to help my family so that we can live on, you see, and trying to help myself to the things that I need, the needs and whatsoever. So my YouTube channel, it is like really helping me in terms of growing business wise, also growing in terms of becoming that person, a person who can stand on his own. And I've been watching YouTube like about close to 7 years now, and I've been making some videos just for fun. Last year, that's when I realized to say, my content can make money. Or somebody told me to say, do you know that the content that you do, you can make money? I didn't know about that. I didn't know. I didn't know about that until I came like, okay, she told me, she explained this, she explained that, she explained this and that. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll do this. And that's why I started this channel so that I can do this content, because the other channel that I started first, I don't know what happened. I lost it. I failed to track it back. I tried to insert the numbers there. Nothing really happened, but I had 6,000 followers, subscribers, and I had a lot of watch hours there. But I don't know, this time of like changing phones, changing this, and the my channel was disappeared. Um, and then I created this one. I created this one. This one I created it last year, and then I started posting business content, also traveling content, and this is what I'm doing right now. So, guys, uh, just to say about, so sometimes you'll be hearing some of the messages or let me say, sometimes you'll be watching videos maybe from here, talking about my life, talking about the area here, and I just want to document about my life, and so that I can learn something. There are a lot of things that I need to learn because where I'm coming from, I can say it is a testimony. It is something so good, something so beautiful. Hmm? Where I'm coming from, it is not a rich area, but this area is just divided into some uh, let me say it is divided in some sections, where the poorest are, where the poor are, and where those guys who think like that, the middle. But when we just look at things, then they are poor. So it is not like this is a rich place. It is not a rich place. It is just an area which is not yet developed. There are no roads, good roads. There are no good roads. You can imagine whereby if you're passing, if your house is behind, like where I am behind, if you want to go to that house, you have to pass through at somebody's house. These are the kinds of houses which are here, and the only people who are lucky are those who are in the lords, like where this shop is. It's on the road. I'll show you around. I'll show you like, okay, these are the houses which are here, and these are the type of people. And this area, it's one of the area where gangsters, thieves, and everybody, like less people are educated. So many things to learn about. I'm doing this video because I want to document that this is where I'm coming from. If I become that person, I'll be able to say, this is where I'm coming from. This is the things that I was doing. This is who I was those days, because I know my aim is not to be here forever and ever. No. I came here like 7 years ago, and then you visited this like the second time. You find something so different and something so unique. Just like this, I'm passing this area. I don't know. I used to find the road somewhere. Now the same road as they've closed. There is a house. There is so many things. You see? Yes, I remember. What reminds me is that there is a shop there. You cannot pass through and without attacking you. So just pray that as I'm going to town, I'll be safe and everything will be okay for me. And I'm thinking like, okay, just to be safe, because this is a different destination. When you're used at your place, you're used seeing different things. Like here, so different, so different. See, so different. A lot of things happen here. If you come here and then you find a house built with blocks, a house built with pan bricks, then that person is super rich. That's what they call them. Those are the people I was saying to say these are the guys, maybe they're doing well, they're doing fine. Those are the kinds of people. But all in all, I can say there's still a long way to go for them to be super rich. They're just trying. We are just trying, in short. People, do you know what? This area, I'm telling you, it has got a rich history. A rich history that the world have to know concerning this area, Chiprokusu. I'm telling you, if you've heard that in this area there've been, it is one of the notorious place. I'm telling you, it is indeed. Though this time they're like, okay, things have become better. But here, this is where police people, they were fearing to come. If they come here to arrest anyone, that person, that policeman will never go back the same. So those people, those policemen who used to come here are those like they are using something like juju. Here in Africa we call it juju. Like what can I say? What is the best? Okay, in short, they need to visit a witch doctor for them to come and arrest those notorious people in this area. And I've witnessed one where a policeman, they were chasing a thief somewhere, and then he come on a position whereby he just shot a duck, and then that duck turns into a person. I've seen that before. This place is known for a lot of things. A year will never pass if they haven't caught any person practicing witchcraft. Like this year, so far, this is 2024. We are in May. They've already caught two witches. I don't know if they fall down without crowds. Well, so far this year. So it is known a place of witchcraft. It is known a place of thieves. It is known a place, everything like notorious things. You understand? So somebody might say, why are you saying this to your own area? Or why are you disgracing your area? I'm not disgracing my area. This is my area. I love my area. That's why I'm documenting this area to you. And I'm here to tell you to say, this is where I am coming from. I cannot talk about Kansenshi, I cannot talk about Itawa, I cannot talk about Ndola town center, though I've documented about those places, and I'm going to document about a lot of things because I live in Ndola. But firstly, I need to start from where I'm coming from, and I need to showcase to say, this is where I'm coming from, this is who I am, this is me, and I'll be me. If I'm going to stay, maybe I stay in Kansenshi where there are rich people, in Mitengo where there are pure rich people. If I say like I'm coming from there, and I'll be able to say that's where I'm coming from, and I will be able to show you the videos to say this is the video I did in this area, and this is where I'm coming from. Right now I'm here. That's why YouTube is so important. To let people know where you're coming from, to let people know what you're doing. You see, I'm learning a lot of things. I'm learning a lot of things here on YouTube, guys. I'm learning. Like you can see, this business that you are seeing here, this business, it is because of YouTube. Because of YouTube, to tell you the truth, it's because of YouTube. I've been learning a lot of things, how to run a small business on YouTube, and I'm still learning each and every day. Even this time, I'm still learning. So guys, Take a look at this area. Take a look at this. Look at this area. Let me show you around. This is where I'm coming from. Nobody should lie to you that I'm coming from maybe a rich family. No, 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 no. I'm not coming from a rich family. This is where I'm coming from. And this is the place says, we know Shani. Hey, Shan Daddy. Yeah. So, just like I was telling you to say, okay, this is it, mom. This is the things, or this is where I'm coming from. Like you can see, even the construction of houses. And here, this is the main road. This is the main road that you're seeing here. And here we have almost, let me say, somewhere to 4 to 5 schools. But 3 are the main ones, and those are the government schools. And the other ones are not for the government. And this is a church. This is when they are building. They're trying to build it with blocks. And we have, there are a lot of community schools here. Lord, those schools, they're being supported by NGOs, some organizations, and some other people, maybe a well-wisher. So this is how we live. I want to show you let me say a road where I'm going to pass right now, right here. These are the types of roads that we use to pass. And I want you to observe this. Like, okay, this is what I told you to say. This is where I'm coming from, and roads are like this. So after the main road that you are coming from, there is only some road. If you want to go to another place, you need to pass through like this. This is the road you can see. This is the sand road. Just take a look at it. Take a look at it. This is sand road. This is my home. This is where I'm coming from. This is my area. And this is where I do business from. You can see that is the road. So, and you can see the properties that are found here. Somebody told me to say, you just want to be biased. You just want to lie to people that this is where you're coming from. Even at my school, they used to ask me to say, where are you coming from? When I name the place, they'll say, no, you're not coming from there. How is your behavior like this? Like you behaved in a certain way. Because that area, we know that all the guys who are coming from that area, they are notorious. But why do you behave this one? Now I was like, no, this is how I behave, this is how I am, and this is who I am. So I cannot say there are no people who are like, okay, they are good people. They are. A lot of them. But depends. Depends. So it depends with the people that you are going to meet and the people who are there. Because a lot of people in my area, a lot of them, they don't focus on like school things. No, they don't. They don't focus on that. All they focus on is drinking beer, smoking drugs. Like 90% of them, they are into drugs. 90% of young people. And this is where you're going to find, you find a child, a kid of maybe 15 years, a lady. 15, 14 years, she's pregnant, she's got a child, and she's married. This is the community where you're going to find those kinds of things. So, you can see, just look at the houses. This is where I'm coming from. So, see, and it's a disadvantage if you are raising a kid in these kind of areas, because you don't know how your kid will be influenced by the environment, because the people who are going to be found with her are the people who are going to influence her. And you cannot say, my daughter, my child is not going to be found with this person, is not going to be chatting with this person. Interactions, children love interaction. Now, where are you going to put, like, okay, my child will be like this? Nowhere. Nowhere. So, this is the kind of area. So, guys, I think a lot of you are clear now to say, this is my hometown. But I have a very big dream. Like, I can change things, I can change lives here. I feel like the Lord, all they need is just support and some other stuff. So I remember that business that I showed you. There is a kid whom I used to sponsor using the business. Like, okay, me, he was helping me. Like, he was saying, okay, let me just work for you. I do this for you. I do that for you. And then if I'm done, you're going to help me with school stuff, school things, school books. And I used to do that many times until he has gone. Like, he has gone. He's now somewhere working with some other, let me say he's working in a company, a certain company. And this time I'm alone. And I just have a sister who sometimes really helps me. I want you to observe something here. You can see here there is a lady who is sitting there. This is where they live. This is where they stay. The two of them. You can see there is a lady again who is putting on a maroon or red wrapper. She's pregnant. And that person, that one who is sitting there, she's somewhere 15 or 14. So this is the life that we live here. You can even see the other lady there. She's also pregnant. She's got a child. That one. She's too young. You can tell just by looking at their faces. You tell, like, to say this person, she's young, and see the way of life. So life here is like, if you reach grade 7, or let me say if you reach like at a maturity level whereby you're matured, you see what I mean. There's a word that I'm looking for, like a lady, you have breast, you have, and then there's like you come at your age, then you're ready to go. It doesn't matter if it is 12 years old, 13 years old, 14, then you are good to go. So this is the life which is here, and these are the people that we mingle with, and the community itself tells you a lot about it. That's why there are so many vices here, so many of them. Waleka n'omwana kachale kutamba kadoyo kobefuwa. You can see how the house are being set up here. Like, see how they are. See. This is Chiplukusi. This is where I'm coming from. So nobody should say, where are you coming from? Why are you lying to us? No. I told you to say, like, many people from this area, that's where they do work, and that's the truth. So a lot of them from this side, that's where they do work as their source of income. So, and some of them they go and sell in town, some of them they sell in markets, some of them they sell in different places. So this is the main road which goes to the main market. Yes, the old market. And this is a community school. There are two community schools at one place. This is one of them. And there's this white one again. It's a community school. Where you're going to find grade 1s, grade 2s, and 5. And the other one there, just there, it's also a community school, this one in front of it. So this is how we live.